Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Mike with smartoptiontrading.com. You can also catch me on Twitter at OptionsMike. Hope everybody's doing well as we come into the busiest earnings week of the quarter. This is the week when the markets will figure out where they're at. So we'll start off by just looking at the S&P 500 here. And if you look at the chart, you can see we've kind of gone into a two-week digestion mode in this tight channel, roughly from 411 through the 418 area on the S&P 500, as we wait just one of the biggest earnings week of the year. We've already had names like last night, Tesla reported decent report. Profitability remains elusive for them on their vehicles themselves. They're making their money off of Bitcoin and selling carbon credits. So a little bit of a worry there, and that's why Tesla's down. But overall, the market is sitting here going sideways, come a long way. Market's had a long move since last March. It refuses to correct at this point. We're in a consolidation mode, but as long as we hold these upper levels, the market looks like it wants to go higher. So let's switch focus to the Qs. And I really want to talk to you mostly about this today. On the QQQs, we have a little bit of a different pattern. Whereas in the SPY, we have an upper level flag. We have a cup and handle pattern here. You can see that I've outlined that for you. And we're starting to break to the upside with big earnings. So if you look what's coming down the pike, tonight you got AMD, you have Microsoft, you have Google tonight. Tomorrow night you have Alphabet, you have Facebook, you have all the FANG names other than Netflix reporting this week. Twitter's mixed in there. You have just a ton of big names that are capable of moving the Qs. So what we're watching for here is, now that we've created this cup and this handle pattern, is do we take out that high, roughly 342 area, and then do we pop to new all-time highs on the strength of these great earnings? And that's what's going to be key. Do these names get reported? Let's start off with Google. Okay. Again, nobody knows what they're going to do, right? Google here is one I'm a little worried about. Why? I think Google's a fabulous company. Their last report was outstanding, great guidance. But look how far they've moved since that report. And then, anybody that's had a big move this quarter is struggling to go higher. It takes a lot to move the needle up here with these valuations. So Google here at all-time highs yesterday, is it going to be enough tonight to move the needle? Even if they beat, it may not be enough. And that's what the worry here is to move forward. So with names like Google and Microsoft, these names have run a ton. I'm a little leery of chasing them on a good earnings report as they just run so far. That brings us to our good old friend over here, Apple. Apple has not run. Apple's been a laggard in the space. Right now, it has this wall it's been pressing against for 2 weeks at the 135 area. If it takes that out, it can try to run to 137.50 before it reports on Wednesday night, and then we'll sit there and see what they say. Right now, we know they haven't reported guidance in a year. If they report guidance, that could be a game changer for Apple. The other thing that's going on is they just rolled out their new iOS, and that is going to change the way companies can get advertising information off of Apple phones. This is huge. This impacts people like Facebook greatly as we move forward, and this could be a boon for Apple. So see what they have to say about some of these. This could be a great one to watch. I like Apple. It's been laggard. You also have a cup and handle formation on this one. See if this can break out, because this one, because it's been lagging all year, this one can run to all-time highs on a good report with good guidance. That's it for this week. Catch you next week. Hope everybody's doing well. This is Mike with smartoptiontrading.com.